Yeah.
And check. Everybody got to have somebody around that could check them.
Yeah.
And checking is just a form of correction.
Yeah.
It ain't I could check him at any time. He could check me at any time. Either one of us do some dumb shit, we gonna check each other. No, then we not doing that, cuz we don't you feel what I'm saying? So if you don't got somebody around that could be like, yo, man, it's crazy in here. Get the fuck in the truck, man. We out. You in trouble.
Hey, Shalom. This is the brother Ishar from GMS Mississippi Gulf Coast. And before I get started, I want to give an infinite honor and glory and praise to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim that's pushing this truth with all faith and all righteousness and all sincerity. To you, I say Shalom, all right? Now, the title of this lesson through the Rakak Wadash will be Correction is Helpful. We all need it. See, correction comes with rebuke to get us back in order or in order, however which way. We all play a position, man, and we must stay in that position that we are in, man, and we ought to do what we are expected and required to do day in and day out, man. All right. And with that, I want to get 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 40. It says, let all things be done decently and in order. Okay. Decently. All right. Let's get the word decently while we at it. Decently. It says in a way that confirms with generally accepted standard. It says to an acceptable or comfortable standard. All right, satisfactory. All right, so decently, okay, in an acceptable manner. All right, let all things be done decently in order. Okay, and we know all things are of the Lord. So by that, the order, the way things are ordered and situated, man, that's how the Lord wanted it, man. All right, so it is what it is and ain't what it ain't. Now to the lesson. All right, on correction. I want to get Leviticus. Bear with me, Lord willing. I get through this real quickly. Lord willing, I hope it's edifying. I want to get Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17. I'm going to start it off. And it says, thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart and thy mind. All right. It says, thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. All right. It didn't say thou shalt not in any way, any wise rebuke thy neighbor. It said thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. Okay. Now, if a brother is doing something out of whack, out of order, you have to correct it, man. All right. Because whether if it's something small, like talking too much or interrupting brothers or something coming off rude to brothers, man. All right. And treating brothers messed up, man. Regardless, either way, if it's big or small, it can manifest into something worse, man. All right. And brothers really are going off to a whole nother degree. All right. So it's best to check it and correct it if possible. All right. Sometimes bros can't see it, man. All right. And the Lord gives you an opportunity in the spirit to push it closer to their eyes, man. All right. So they can see what they doing wrong. All right. And I want to say this. If not, and sometimes brothers just don't be acknowledging it, man. All right. The problem be there. They know it's there. They just not acknowledging it, man. All right. And the Lord will put the spirit on you to correct it, man. All right. And this video and this lesson, man, hey, I'm speaking for myself first and foremost, man. All right, like I said, title of this lesson, we all need it, man. We all be needing that correction sometimes, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's sometimes I got to tell myself, man. Just just being honest, man. Because sometimes, man, you'll be thinking you're so on point, man. And the Lord will call you out on your BS, man. All right, I'm going to get to that, but let me get this precept. This is Proverbs 12 and 15. It says, the way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. All right. And when you get corrected, don't buck up, man. Okay? Because if you understand, and if you are moving and grooving in the spirit, you understand what's not of the spirit. All right? And by you bucking up and thinking how you feel and what you think is right and trying to justify yourself, man, that's some foolish worldly shit, man. All right? Just call it like it is. That's some foolish worldly shit, man. And matter of fact, I'm gonna get Job 9. Brothers is gonna watch this. Gonna probably already know what I was getting to. Cause we bring this out in the camp a lot, man. You know. This is Job 9:20. It says, if I justify myself, my own mouth shall condemn me. If I say I am perfect, it shall also prove me perverse, man. All right? No one is perfect but the Lord, man. No one is perfect, man. But Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right? Understand that. So when you try to justify yourself, knowing you dead wrong, knowing that, and even if you can't see it right then, man, hey, take it in. Take it in. What's being said to you? I bet if you really examining yourself, you will see that at some point you do that. At some point, you were kind of moving like that. Because it's all of the spirit. We all know that the Lord is dealing with brothers. All right? You know, the Lord gives certain gifts and talents. Okay? And if a brother is calling something out through the spirit and you trying to justify it right then and there, you know you're wrong. Right then and there, you know you're wrong, man. Okay? So, like it says, if I try to justify myself, my own mouth shall condemn me. If I say I'm perfect, it's also prove me perverse. The more you try to justify yourself and explain something, the more you're going to look more guilty, the more you're going to really be going off, man. Bucking up the council, bucking up the brothers, instead of just taking it like it is. It's being said, take it. And if the shoe fits, then wear it. And if it don't apply to you, still take that advice. So you won't do it. How about that? Now, back to Proverbs 12:15. It says, the way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. Okay? But that hearken goes into listening, okay, to what's being said. The Spirit of the Lord won't lie, man. Okay? First off, the Lord is not a man that should lie. Okay? But the Spirit won't lie. The Spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai won't lie, man. All right? And it sees through your BS. That's why it's being said to you. Okay? Because, see, Jake B, it could be a Jake in the world, or it could be a brother, man. Sometimes, hey, man, Jake be so shocked to the correction, but, man, Jake be thinking, that's because Jake be thinking he getting by, or he ain't being seen, man. Okay? Because Jake be knowing within himself he wrong. That's why I just read in Job 9:20, and what I was saying. Jake be trying to justify himself because Jake be knowing he wrong. But he just, you just be shocked that it's being called out. But if you a man of the Lord and you believe in the scriptures, you know this here. I'm finna get it. I'm finna pull it. Sirach 23. Because I ain't gonna do too much talking. Sirach 23 and 19. Now watch this here. Let this sizzle in your spirit. It says, it's Sirach, aka Ecclesiasticus 23 and 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of man, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts. Those in your mind. I don't need to be doing that. Oh, man, I was wrong. Who you talking to? See, when you in your head, the Lord's still there, still seeing it. So when it be brought to a doorstep near you, don't be shocked about it. And it ain't being said for nothing, man. Because the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. He seen it. And that's all who needed to. He just putting the spirit on a brother to call you out on it, man. All right. So hearken unto it. Take heed to the counsel and the advice and the correction that's being given, man. Okay. Because it's really to help you, man. Okay. And with that, I want to get Proverbs 27 and 5. It says, open rebuke is better than secret love. Yeah, man. To be checked, called out, man, corrected is good, man. It's love. Brother saying something and rebuking you is showing he cares. A brother don't want the worst to happen to you. The brother want the best to happen for you, man. Okay? The brother don't want you out of the truth or to be going off. The brother wants you in the truth, man, serving your how about Shimei Awashai. Brothers always say, Lord willing, man, amongst, I'm pretty sure every brother said, and they, but, and GMS said, but, amongst my camp, man, GMS Mississippi Gulf Coast, man, we always say, man, Lord willing, man, we all be on them chariots, man. Because that's what brothers, at the end of it all, man, a brother want to see the best for you, man. Okay? So that correction, it ain't to, brother ain't no hating shit and all that worldly ass thoughts, man. You got to check those thoughts too, man, when it come to you. Man, a brother correcting you, rebuking you, that's out of love. And if you got to keep telling yourself in your head that, man, the brother doing this out of love, brother doing this out of love, then do that then. If that's what helps you. Okay? And first and foremost, Yahweh Shimei Awashai is doing that out of love, man. Okay? Giving you that chance and this great spirit to get yourself together. Verse 6, it says, faithful are wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. Yeah, man. That truth may hurt, man. It might cause a wound. Okay? But it's going to humble you. It's going to keep you on track, man. Keep you in the spirit, man. All right? Brothers are not doing this, man, and in this truth, man, to be fanboys, man, and kiss your ass. That ain't how it's supposed to be. That ain't how it's going to be. We ain't here to be man pleasers, man. We here to serve you how about Shimei Awashai. This Proverbs 27 and 7. It says, the full soul loatheth and honeycomb, but to a hungry soul, every bitter thing is sweet. You should want to be corrected and get the truth, man. All right, it's beneficial. It's beneficial to your soul, man. All right. It's helpful, man. It's needed. And Jake be needing that correction here and there, man. You know? You don't want to be corrected every single day, man, about something, man. Come on now. You know? Should another man be telling you something every day. But sometimes, man, they to stay humble and to stay in the spirit, stay lowly. Sometimes you got to get corrected, humble down. It's okay. But take the correction. Okay? Scripture say what pride comes with contention. And the scripture tell you pride, the more you increase in pride, man, the more you depart from your power, man. Okay? So when things are when that knowledge gets to puffing up, sometimes you gotta get knocked down a step or two. Sometimes, man, getting knocked down, let you know something, man. Okay. Sometimes it need to be a line right there that you don't need to be crossing. You know? Because we need to be in a certain spirit, man. And a humble spirit is that spirit we need to be in. All right? That's what I'm trying to make to it. Lord willing, I hope I'm making sense. This 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 20. It says, them that sin rebuke before all, that others also may fear. And see, that's a big thing about correction, man. That's a big thing about correction, because it helps not only you but others, okay, to see what not to do and how to be. Okay? Because that's a big thing. Because your mistake can help other brothers before they actually make that mistake. See what I'm saying? Even when, man, you know, real quick, even when you see dudes come in and out this thing, they was on fire, then now they just reprobates, they just bug outs. Well, they set forth an example on how not to be. Okay, Lord willing, we all continuing this thing, man. But you know, correction, man, it's nothing wrong with it, man. Okay, and we need it sometimes, man. We need to be corrected sometimes, man. Okay, but the fact that you hearken and you take it in. You don't fight against it. Don't fight against the correction, cause when you're not correct, you're wrong. So when you're fighting against the correction, you're staying wrong, man. And we want to be right. We want to be right for the Lord, man. Okay? And I want to get an account in the scriptures of a great man of the scriptures, man. King David being corrected, man. Okay? This is 2 Samuel chapter 12, starting at verse 1. Now, this is when David, you know, went off, man, and committed adultery, man. All right? But watch how the prophet Nathan came up to him, man. Now, mind you, I'm going to say this. There's always a way to do it. Sometimes, hey, they're going to know him, brothers. Sometimes it got to be like this. Sometimes it got to be like that. You know what I'm saying? And really it don't matter how it come off. Like I'm gonna change that what I just said, because really, like Apostle Paul said, man, though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. Okay, so but Nathan, you know, he understood order, so he still corrected him. I'm gonna get to it, but I want to say this: he corrected him, King David, respectfully. Okay. And let this not be something to where younger brothers feel as if they can correct an elder or something. But you know, this is counting the scriptures I want to get. All right. 2 Samuel 12 and 1, it says, and the Lord sent Nathan unto David. It says the Lord sent him. So the Spirit was there. Okay. Spirit was with Nathan. Spirit of the Lord was with Nathan. All right, when he came. So it was in order. Okay. Not on his own accord. It says, and he came unto him and said unto him, there were two men in one city, the one rich and the other poor. He says, the rich man had exceeding many flocks and herds. And he said, but the poor man have nothing, save one little ewe lamb. And he had bought and nourished up it, grew up together with them and with his children. It did eat of his own meat and drank of his own cup
and lay his bosom, and was unto him as a daughter. And there came a traveler unto a rich man, and he spared take of his own flock and of his own herd to dress for the wayfaring man that was come unto him, but took the poor man's lamb and dressed it for the man that come to him. And David's anger was greatly kindled against the man, and he said, Nathan, as the Lord liveth, the man that have done this thing shall surely die. And he shall restore the lamb fourfold, because he did this thing, and because he had no pity. And Nathan said to David, Thou art that man. And thus said the Lord, power of Israel, I anointed thee king over Israel, and I delivered thee out of the hand of Saul. And I gave thee thy master's house and thy master's wives into thy bosom, and gave thee the house of Israel and of Judah. And if had been too little, I would moreover given unto thee such and such things. The Lord said, if it wouldn't have been enough, I would have gave you more. I would have gave you more. If you wanted more women, you wanted more this and that, I would have gave it to you. And he said, wherefore hast thou despised the commandment of the Lord to do evil in his sight? Thou hast killed Uriah the Hittite with the sword, and thou hast taken his wife to be thy wife, and hast slain him with the sword of the children of Ammon. Now therefore the sword shall never depart from thy house, because thou hast despised me, and hast taken the wife of Uriah the Hittite to be thy wife. All right, but the point is, that was King David, man, getting corrected, getting checked about something that he did wrong, man. Okay, but one thing about it, King David acknowledged it, and he took it in. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna go and get it. Let me get it right quick. This is Psalms 32:5. This is King David. He said, I acknowledge my sin unto thee. My iniquity have I not hid. I said I will confess my transgressions unto the Lord, and thou forgivest my iniquity of my sin. Salah. Okay. Just to the point, King David acknowledged it. Okay. He took that in. All right. And even in the scriptures, when their first child was sick and had died, King David fasted. When the child died, he started back eating. He understood. All right. But just to the point, King David acknowledged what he was doing wrong. He acknowledged the correction, and he went to the Lord and asked for mercy, asked for forgiveness, man. All right. So how much more us when we get corrected, and how we take it and how we deal. All right. I want to get Sirach chapter 6, verse 14 through 17 in the GNT, Good News Translation. It says, just going into, man, a brother, man, the Lord put the spirit on the brother, correct you, man. The brother correct you, man. It's all love, man. That's a true friend. Okay? It's a true brother. And Sirach 6 goes into being a true friend and a one that's not a true friend. Okay? But for a brother to correct you, rebuke you, show love, all right, by caring enough to say something, okay? That's a true friend. This is Sirach 6 and 14 through 17. It says, a loyal friend is like a safe shelter, fine one, and you have found the treasure. Nothing else is as valuable. There is no way of putting a price on it. A loyal friend is like a medicine that keeps you in good health. Only those that fear the Lord can find such a friend. A person who fears the Lord can make a real friendships because he will treat his friend as he does himself. Now, what scripture that sound like, huh? Matthew. Brothers know what I'm going with this. Matthew chapter 22. Let's start at 37. It says, and Yahweh said unto him, thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. That's the first commandment. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself, man. All right. So correction is coming from a sense of love, bros. Brothers aren't telling you something, man. They have not learned or learning, man. But correction, we all need it at some point, man. Don't think you above correction or you can't be corrected, man. Okay. But my point, man, I'm gonna end with, man, hey, brothers doing this because they care. All right. Something be told to you is of the spirit. You know it's of the spirit. Don't deny it. Acknowledge it. Take it. Okay. Fix it. And with that, I'm going to close out and give infinite honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders for great millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim that's pushing this truth without faith, righteousness, and sincerity. To you, I say Shalom. Shalom.